Today, I'm going to talk about how I went from being an extra to getting lines on the TV. Yo, what is good, YouTube people? My name is Adams Desir, and I am back with another YouTube video about the art and the business of acting. Okay, so today I'm going to talk about how I went from being an extra to getting lines on the TV. So first things first, I do want to say that being on television is not an easy job. I remember my first time being on TV, and before I could even step foot on the actual set, I was in the dressing room, and I remember being so nervous that I actually wanted to quit for like less than 30 seconds. I wanted to quit because of how much pressure I felt. And then once I got there, it just all came caving in, like the lights, the people, the big, huge cameras, everyone on set, the other professional actors that's been doing this for years. Like, it's a lot. It is a lot. So with that being said, I do want to say that first things first, you got to get trained. You got to get trained. You can't just expect to just book, a guest star role or a series regular role or a movie role without any real training. Unless if like somehow, some way the stars align for you, then sure, whatever. But for the most part, a lot of actors that you see on TV have been trained or they have experience. And that's what you need. You need an acting coach. You got to find coaches wherever you are. You can find coaches. You can honestly online coach because of what's going on now in this world. A lot of things are online. So even if you wanted to study with a coach in New York or LA, depending on where you're at, if you're like in Florida or something, you can find online classes. With any websites that I might address today, no, they're not paying me to say this. They didn't tell me to do this. This is me doing this out of the kindness of my heart, genuinely. Okay. But you can find classes on actorsconnection.com. You can comment below if you want any personal suggestions of mine, of people that I have worked with in the past. That has helped me a lot in my acting career. Okay. Once you feel like you've been training enough, and everybody has a different journey, so whether that be like 6 months for you, 2 years for you, 10 years for you, whatever, whenever you feel like, okay, now I'm ready to be on camera, now it's time for you to book work. Now I know what you're gonna say, how do I do that? How do I do that? Don't worry, I got it. Okay. Book or create your own work. Forgot to add that part. Booking work, I mean going on backstage, auditioning for student films, whatever projects you can get your hands on, stuff that's more so acting based. I don't really suggest things that are like music videos or whatever, unless if you do have speaking roles. But I suggest you audition for things that you will definitely have, an opportunity to show off your acting chops. An opportunity to have lines in a project, whether it be a student film, feature film, short film, web series. Web series are great. I've done a web series before. So yeah, I think, definitely going for getting booked for those kind of projects or creating your own work. What do you mean, Adams? What I mean is you can either go through the whole process of creating getting your own production team and creating your own short film, creating your own student film, wherever you are in life, creating your own work in that sense. Or what you can do is literally get a partner, find a scene that you like, or monologue, depending on how you want to go about it. And you can either do a monologue and do it as a self-tape reel, or you can do a scene with a partner, still doing the same thing, still making it a self-tape reel, like how I'm doing it right now. That's another way that you can create your own work to, pretty much to compile it in order to have like, one comedy, one drama, and then like one maybe third genre out there that might be, whatever freebie you want to do. Okay. Then once you put that all together, then you can submit yourself to agents and managers, and see if you get picked up. And if you don't get picked up, don't be discouraged. My advice is you either keep trying or you just keep on trying. That's really it. You will never get far in this business if you simply quit, and that's a guarantee. Another thing you can do on the side, while you're doing all that work, is go to casting director workshops, and you can start building relationships with casting directors. Now, I don't want you to think just because you build a relationship with the casting director, that means, oh, yeah, they'll book me for their next project automatically. No, that's not how it works. There's a whole bunch of things that has to align in order for them to even suggest for you to audition. Okay, like I'm talking like you have to be the right, first of all, like for example, if it's me, the casting director is not going to think about me if they're trying to cast for a project and they need someone to be a guest star recurring role, and they need to be a Caucasian woman, blonde, blue eyes. Like I clearly don't fit that category. Okay, so I don't want you to depend completely on building relationships with casting directors. Although yes, it is good. It's always good to have casting directors that like you. Always good. I encourage you to do that. But don't put all your eggs in that one basket, which is why I said build your own reel or book work and then submit yourself for agencies and managers. Okay, and that is pretty much the process that I took in order to get on television. All right. I tried to make this video as short as humanly possible, which I think I did succeed in. If I missed anything or if you guys have any more questions, please feel free to hit the comment section below and ask away. All right. With that being said, please follow my social media handles. I'll put it over here in this general area, and like, comment, and subscribe. I don't know why I did that.